By clicking on this short film, you have taken the first step in a journey that will change your life forever. Over the next 10 minutes, you will learn the 5 lessons every career seeker must master to positively impact lives. Lesson number 1. Don't be discouraged by your surroundings.
I was at a dead-end job.
I worked retail.
I never saw my family.
I was a truck driver.
I used to work in the restaurant business.
Day in, day out.
$8 an hour.
Making $400 a week.
$20,000 a year, and that's if I got all the hours that I needed.
Always the same thing.
Missing my kids' birthdays.
You have to fold a shirt a certain way. I knew I could do it, but I wasn't passionate about it.
The kitchen always messed us up and the customers always sent the food back.
Never exciting.
I owned a franchise.
Just out of college, wanted to start my career. I couldn't find anything.
I spent my life savings to build that place.
It was beautiful.
Only to claim bankruptcy a year later.
I was a flower pot delivery man.
You were a florist?
No flowers, just the pots. I was in sales.
I thought I was set. I was with a company for 7 years.
10 years.
Meetings after meetings. Rah, but
No content.
No training.
Cold calling.
Hanging up on you.
I spent all my time prospecting.
I could have used all that time just to educate people.
They wanted me to make a list of my family and friends and then go out and sell them.
They said it was MLM.
Multi-level marketing.
A pyramid scheme.
Being in sales, we had to sell 1 million products.
half the time there's so many options, I didn't even know what I was selling.
Then I realized I was working really hard for the company, but the company wasn't working really hard for me.
I was in over my head with debt.
Oh man, forget about it. My accounts, they were underwater.
It's a horrible feeling not knowing whether you could provide for your kids.
I was stuck.
I was stuck.
I felt like the bowl was filling with water.
Can't breathe.
Can't breathe.
Drowning.
I was drowning.
Feelings of drowning, anxiety, and pressure. Thousands of people have stories like these, and thousands more are still facing tough situations like those you just heard from. What changed for these people? They realized that in order to truly help themselves out of their financial and emotional circumstances, they had to discover the bigger picture. The only true way of positively impacting their own life is to positively impact the lives of others. Lesson number 2. Helping others helps you.
Today's technology and better health practices
Are helping us live longer. By 2030, the number of Americans over the age of 65 will double.
Double? Wow, that's a huge number.
According to the Census Bureau,
the number of seniors living in poverty will be raised by 14 million.
These people need help.
This is a very large target market that's been overlooked.
That's what makes this marketplace so great.
I needed a career.
I needed one. And I knew.
I wanted to help people too.
I just knew it.
Over 3.6 million seniors cannot afford basic necessities.
Never mind buying a house. A lot of our clients are just trying to figure out how to get the next meal.
I was very scared of getting older.
Losing my independence.
Running out of money.
Will I be a burden to my family?
Will I be burning to my family?
You've heard the phrase.
In this world, nothing is certain except
Death and taxes.
Everyone takes care of their taxes once a year.
When it comes to death, only 1 in 3 seniors are prepared.
And the worst part is, at time of death,
Social Security only pays a loved one $255.
That's the financial equivalent of putting a Band-Aid over an open heart surgery incision.
Most of our clients are blue-collar retirees who
Want, need,
And can afford our services.
So there's an opportunity to help other people and myself? I remember listening to the Zig Ziglar tapes, and he said, you're never gonna get what you want.
Unless you help others get what they want.
Exactly.
I asked myself,
how could I help myself and somebody else? I'm just one person.
one person.
But then I realized there is a way to help.
Having the right plan brought peace of mind.
There was no need to make concessions.
or bad choices.
Look, no one wants to talk about it, but I needed help with my life decisions. That's a fact.
With my final expenses.
The time comes for all of us.
All of us.
But what is final expense?
Final expenses are those expenses associated with the passing of a loved one.
The average cost of a funeral is $8,000.
8 grand?
That's crazy.
Who's gonna help these people?
Who's going to provide for these people?
And ensure security?
I was thinking about my family.
Yeah, me too.
My son.
My 3 grown children.
My grandchildren.
My little girls.
It's about family.
Yeah.
We are family.
Stop that.
It's no fun.
No matter where you are in your life or where you want to go, your family's wishes are at the forefront. Their goals become your goals. Their dreams yours. We've all heard the phrase, charity begins at home. We couldn't agree more. Our loved ones are often the best teachers in the lessons of life. In order to positively impact the lives of others, we must keep family at the center of our world. Lesson number 3. Family is the cornerstone of life.
I met Sylvia when I was 19 years old. I was just out of the Navy, but I knew I was going to marry her.
These people are always happy to have us there. I'm always touched by some of their stories.
We had 3 children, and now I have 8 grandchildren. We do so many things.
We go to the movies.
We play Lily and Monopoly.
Oh, I love that game.
They're not much different than my own family.
3 hours north and I take the boys to this great fishing spot.
Just like my dad did.
My children and grandchildren are always there for me. I know I won't be here forever, and it's scary.
Are my final expenses going to be there for my family?
My children?
Because I didn't take care of it now.
We're not like other companies.
We don't go into people's homes.
Bothering people?
We sit down with people who want to see us.
We offer them solutions to help them pay for their final expenses.
We're protecting people from becoming a financial burden on their loved ones. It makes me feel pretty good about going into work.
We met at the shore.
Care.
I like to dance, and that's what you did on Saturdays. And Samuel, he looked so handsome.
We didn't have a plan for the end of our lives. She wasn't sick. She's just going to the store. But the driver came from nowhere.
Dignity.
It was a good life.
Respect.
When he passed, it was so hard. They say it gets easier if you expect it. I lost my dancing partner.
When I'm with a client, I'm staring across the table with my own
father.
My own family member.
We didn't think. Her funeral cost $8,500. What was mine going to cost? My family is going to need help.
That's why I do this. It's not work if I'm helping people.
I go home and I look at my own children and I know that they're proud of me.
And I know they're proud of me.
I remember there was this one woman. I was filling out her app, and she placed her hands on mine and said,
"Thank you."
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Those are the ones you remember.
We were so lucky to have those people. We had a great service. It was small, by the water, just the way he wanted it.
It's pretty great to know that you're helping your family and others.
I know he didn't want to be a financial burden, and he wasn't. Far from it. And I have to thank the people at Diversified. Not a bad way to spend the day.
And I don't miss birthdays anymore.
It's a great feeling. You help someone, and it's contagious. I now volunteer at a senior center.
I'm going to coach my nephew's football league.
Isn't your nephew like 3 months old?
Yeah, but I have time to learn how to coach. Can't be that hard.
It isn't hard if you have the right tools. By now, you have met just some of the clients, staff, and associates that make up the Diversified family. What sets Diversified apart from other final expense companies is our experience and our firm commitment to positively impacting lives. Our specialists receive the best training and tools possible to do just that. Lesson number 4. Good tools lead to great talent.
How many times have you been to the store and a salesperson comes up to you and is gonna help you and you just say,
"Just looking."
All the time.
You know what you're looking for. You know what you want.
Jeans. You know the KitchenAid thing? The thing with the spoon and it attaches to the bowl? It's for my girlfriend.
Sure it is.
But every time that salesperson asks, "Can I help you?" we say, "Nah, just looking." And we spend another hour searching for what we want on our own because we don't want to be sold.
It's not how it works with us.
We don't force people into something they don't need.
These people are interested in our product because they've asked for us to be there.
When I started, I didn't know what a lead was.
You mean I don't have to call to the phone book anymore?
A lead is like an invitation. It generates
Consistent business.
Quality.
prospective clients.
Interested parties.
Anyone we sit with has asked us to be there.
And the best part, they're free.
We don't have to pay for them.
Free leads.
You can always count on them.
It's all right here, right on the lead. Their name,
Their phone number,
their spouse's information.
date of birth, in their own handwriting.
You can even tell if they dot their lowercase j's.
With a one-time visit, we're asking them a simple yes or no question and providing them with
Security. Peace of mind.
You may have even seen commercials with recognized spokespeople.
Stop that. Anyway, that just shows how big the marketplace is getting. Some companies even pay Alex Trebek to be their spokesperson.
What does Alex Trebek know about final expenses?
For about $400, Alex?
Nothing. That's why I'm here. I'm the professional.
We have great tools in our home office staff.
Great tools lead to great success.
The focus-tested mentor program got me running.
It's a comprehensive field training program run by reps just like me.
Men and women who know what it's like and don't sit on top of some ivory tower.
Mentors who are committed to my success.
To me. My sales manager meets with me every week. I could call her anytime.
It's pretty reassuring to know that he has my back. And my friends and family aren't mad at me because I don't have to ask them for business.
When you're helping people, it's contagious.
So many of our clients refer us to their friends or family members.
And they tell two friends.
And they tell two people?
And then they tell two friends.
The only thing that can guarantee success, though, is
You.
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 You were invited to watch this short film because we believe this may be the right opportunity for you. If you are looking to make a change for the betterment of your life, your family, and the community at large, then see what Diversified can do for you. Our vision at Diversified is to positively impact the lives of our associates, employees, and clients as we grow together as partners. Lesson number 5. Join a winning team.
We were founded in 1979.
I don't want to tell you what color my hair was. We're headquartered in Bloomfield, New Jersey. And we have satellite offices all over the country.
And in less than 50 years, we've become an industry leader.
Because of great associates.
I highly recommend them.
The folks at Diversified were there when I needed them most.
Thank you, Diversified.
Thank you, Diversified. So how do I get started?
It's not for everybody. This is a full-time career. You have to stay focused on your personal financial goals.
You have to be flexible.
Remember that one guy? He always wanted to be out by 3 o'clock. He cared more about his pub's softball league than growing his business.
Let's just say he wasn't flexible.
all candidates must be willing to work a full schedule, process information quickly, and make their career a priority.
You have to be adaptable.
Remember that one woman? She didn't trust the system. She wanted to reinvent the wheel.
At Diversified, you don't have to do that. Just use the system to adapt to your new surroundings.
Sometimes I gotta face the possibility of rejection.
It happens.
But the best of the best learn how to adapt to it.
You must be able to communicate and relate with people from different backgrounds and different places through your words and your raw personality.
You have to be trainable.
There was this one guy. He was licensed for like 20 years. He wanted to do everything his own way.
Sometimes these licensed guys can cut it, but they gotta be trainable. This guy
wasn't around for very long.
Yeah, that happens at Diversified. Not everyone will make it.
But the success stories outweigh the failures.
Diversified has a system, and it works.
Diversified provided me with everything that I need. The training manual is fabulous.
It's right here, written by Diversified's top agents and management team.
All the secrets that make Diversified #1 right here.
There's also a portal with videos,
scripts, updates, everything that you need to become successful.
Imagine that. The #1 agent in the country is sharing the secrets with me.
Diversified's portal is the answer to my success.
I can see our whole presentation whenever I want and improve mine as a result.
The best part of the Diversified training program.
The other agents share their secrets with me daily.
And my manager took me out for a week in his car, and I learned through his examples.
These guys, they know how to teach.
Not only that, but my fellow agents will do anything to make sure that I succeed. It's great to know that they're behind me.
Whether you are new to the industry or a seasoned veteran, you must be trainable.
You must have a life insurance license.
The state requires it. I didn't have one, so then I called Diversified.
And they helped me obtain one. They made it so easy.
They walked me through the whole process.
It was a simple test. It was no sweat.
I still remember some of those questions.
Yeah? When insurance is written, evidence of coverage must be delivered by...
C, 30 days.
Correct.
Yeah, I know. Too nice.
I studied and mailed the check straight to the university.
I passed the state test in only 3 weeks.
16 days, that's it.
2 weeks.
6 days.
I started producing and I got my first paycheck.
You get paid what you're worth.
No more salary.
Making $400 a week.
$8 an hour.
$20,000 a year, and that's if I got all the hours that I needed.
I'm not going back to making $47,000 a year and at the same time miss my family time.
With commissions instead of a salary, there's no cap on how much you can make.
I can take off whenever I need to.
My wife and I make our own vacation time.
I don't work for a living.
I don't sell. I educate.
Protect.
Serve. I give people the help they need and want, all while
Being my own boss, this is my business.
In my business, I'm successful at Diversified because I'm helping a growing number of people who need a solution that they've asked for.
Diversify has never given up on me. They have the best training possible and there's so much room to grow here.
I was with Diversified 18 months when I was asked to become a manager.
One day I'm going to be a manager.
I work for myself, but not by myself. It's owning your own business.
If you're an average producer, your first year's income would be $50,000.
The first year I made $75,000.
100,000, that's well above the average.
Diversify pays generous renewals and commissions and you are 100%
Vested from your first plan sold.
The awards for self-discipline and hard work
Are seemingly endless.
Outstanding company incentives.
incentives.
iPads.
There are cash rewards.
I have a 75-inch TV. Do you know what 75 inches looks like?
Life-sized?
Exactly. I have life-size football players at my house.
A great annual awards banquet where hard work is recognized and acknowledged.
They had a marching band in the middle of the dining room.
There was so much food.
The bar was, well, the food was great. I went to
California.
Atlantis in the Caribbean. I got a sunburn.
I'm going to Disneyland.
And then we actually went.
Mexico is awesome.
I'm going to Hawaii.
the greatest incentive was supporting my family.
Taking care of my community.
It beats the flower business.
Flower pot delivery business.
Right.
If you have a burning desire,
make that change.
It's not a revolving door.
80% of our associates have been here over 2 years.
let's see, I've been here
4 years.
10 years. Wow, 10 years already.
6 months.
5 weeks is my last position. I'm gonna grow here.
Helping my family by helping others, that's a lesson I can teach my kids. I'm not going anywhere.
Positively impacting the lives of others. Well, that's just the greatest lesson of all. I just had to commit and be ready.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready to positively impact lives?